Meanwhile, in all of this, the UK is inching closer to getting a new Prime Minister, and the two prime ministerial candidates left behind are leaving no stone unturned to argue their case. Well, Boris Johnson and Jeremy Hunt came face-to-face for the first time in a TV debate. In an hour-long debate, the two rivals clashed over a wide range of issues, from Brexit to economic policies to the US President Donald Trump. And during the debate, both the politicians claimed that they were the best bet to negotiate the Brexit deal. Remember, Brexit has been postponed twice. It is scheduled for October 31st now. Boris Johnson highlighted that Britain leaving on schedule with or without the divorce deal with the European Union is a do-or-die issue. Meanwhile, Jeremy Hunt said that he would be prepared to delay the departure for a short period to win approval of the deal on withdrawal terms. To this, Johnson called Hunt a defeatist. Jeremy Hunt also accused Boris Johnson of setting a fake deadline to further his ambition to become Britain's next Prime Minister.
I think it's very, very important not to envisage any circumstances in which we would fail to come out of the EU on October the 31st. I don't want to hold out to the EU the prospect that they might encourage my resignation by refusing to agree a deal.
You have summed up why I have not wanted to talk about the 31st of October as a do-or-die deadline, because I think there is that risk of an election. And because Parliament has taken no deal off the table already, if you were to say that you are going to guarantee a date, you have to be prepared to take us into a general election, because you might need to change Parliament if you can't get the majority for that no-deal Brexit.
Boris Johnson declined to condemn the US President Donald Trump for his response to the email row. He also stressed that the US President had been unnecessarily dragged into a British political debate. Hunt said the President's criticism of Sir Kim Darroch had been ill-judged. If he becomes the Prime Minister, Darroch will not be forced to leave the office.
He was dragged into a British political debate in a way he sometimes is. I don't think that's necessarily the right thing for him to do, as Jeremy has said. But on Kim Darroch and on British civil servants, I would just say this. I think it is absolutely vital that the advice that civil servants give to ministers should not be leaked by ministers and should not be commented on by ministers if civil servants are going to feel free to give that advice with the impartiality that they want.
And the relationship between the UK and the USA is the most important alliance in history. On that, I agree with President Trump. But who chooses our ambassadors is a matter for the United Kingdom government and the United Kingdom Prime Minister. So I have made it clear that if I am our next Prime Minister, the ambassador in Washington stays, because it's our decision.
The debate comes just 2 weeks ahead of the results. 160,000 Conservative Party members across Britain will vote in the postal ballot. The winner, or rather Theresa May's successor, will only be announced late on July 23rd.